that on you. What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? Welcome, welcome. Now, of course, getting a little technical difficulties. Oh, let's see. Come on, Opus. Don't do this, Opus. What's going on, everyone? I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone can hear me. We got a little bit of a technical difficulty. I don't know why. So we're here to do the Yankee game here. Let's see. Let's go Yankees. Absolutely. We'll get this situation fixed as I'll just contact the Opus engineers. So the New York Yankees take on the Baltimore Orioles. Once we get all this situation under control, let's go Yankees. The Yankees fell yesterday to the Baltimore Orioles. And let me quickly send a message to our engineers. And of course, oh boy, we can see. Let's see. So we're just about a few minutes before first pitch. I'll keep the situation going. So in a little bit of a technical difficulty, funk fellas. Give me a 1 second. I'll be Aiden salute in the building. I can't believe I'm having this tech difficulties right now. This is what happens when you do live streaming. When you do live streaming. Let's see. Hopefully I can get on in a second here. Sucks when you're by yourself. All right, let's get ready. Let's see. I'll put the banner there with the lineups. I'll put this on real quick. Yankees against the Orioles. We'll get this fixed in a minute.
Don't
know why my camera
didn't come on. 1 second there. So New York Yankee baseball. Can't believe I'm having issues here. But don't worry, we'll be getting it going on in a second. So as we load here, 1 minute.
All right,
I'm back. Hopefully everything. Let me get rid of this echo.
Hopefully the echo's gone now. Let's go salute. Sorry about that technical difficulties. whenever you have live streaming, and of course, this is our new platform where it's on a beta, and when always in beta, for some reason, it never fails when I prep. I go to the live button, and of course, this is what happens when it is what it is. It's extremely frustrating. I'll tell you that much. All right, so we'll get this going here. We'll get the ticker pretty much close here. So welcome to the watch along. We had a lot to talk about, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to go through all the different situations. What's going on with the New York Yankees? We have Esteban Loaiza out of nowhere is on the IL, and of course he will be on the IL with some inflammation on his elbows. You have Donaldson will go on the injured list as I'm getting the ticker ready. So I'm doing a little. Usually I get this done beforehand, but when you're live in living color, things happen, issues happen. So thank you guys for tolerating a little bit of technical difficulties. We're trying to get it right with Opus, and of course, just a little back and forth. I don't know what happened; it just went totally dark. And let's go. So let's move the page. Let's go. Tonight's game is the New York Yankees trying to bounce back of yesterday's loss 7-6 on the hands of the Orioles. Tonight they call up Brito. Um, it was supposed to be Nestor Cortez originally, but they pushed everyone back. Cortez will pitch tomorrow, the final game of the 3-game series, and then they will go to the Guardians, to Cleveland. Tonight, they just got to win tonight's game. You know how we do on the channel? We like to do a segment that says, let's make a bet. Of course, let's make a bet tonight. And tonight's bet, the Yankees are a 1.5 run favorite at the money line at minus 130. The over and under is at a plus 110 for 8 runs total. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head, and good luck. I think I'll take the over on the runs because these are two pitchers. Wild card, the Orioles could hit the Yankees a little bit, feeling pressed, and I think the offense will be there. So let's get rolling. Let's get some tunes in. All right, we're just about first pitch away, and let me give you the starting lineups. And if I could, let me find the graphics there. Just totally took me off of a little bit of a loop. Here's the starting lineups for both teams. We'll give you the home team. Orioles leading off, playing left field. Center field is Cedric Mullins. Batting second, behind the plate, Rushman. Batting third, the designated hitter, Santander. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Mountcastle. Batting fifth, the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Adam Frazier. Batting eighth, the third baseman, Uranus. And batting ninth is Bavara at right field. For our New York Yankees, it will be DJ LeMahieu at third, Aaron Judge in center field, Rizzo at first, Stanton, the designated hitter, batting fourth. Batting fifth, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Batting sixth, Oswaldo Cabrera. Batting seventh, the left fielder, Aaron Hicks. Batting eighth, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And batting ninth, our shortstop, Anthony Volpe. All right, guys, so hopefully we get our technical difficulties out of the way, get it out, get it going. What's going on, Hot Beef J? Salute. Franchi Cordero played yesterday. He did a good job yesterday, man. It wasn't bad. The ticker's going to be a little bit ahead of me there, just to give you a little bit of a forward. So let's go. Game 2 of the 3 game set. And here's the first pitch from Irvin, and the ball outside, 1-0. Hey, what's going on, G-Man? Salute. G, I don't know if you want to come on. If you want to come on, let me know. I'll send you the link. We can talk some Yankee baseball. You let me know what's your availability. I know it's Friday, Saturday night, and I know you probably running around with the family. But if you're more than welcome to join me on the link, on the stream, you let me know. I'll send the link. Here's the pitch. LeMahieu fouls it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So hopefully I got my technical difficulties out of the way here on Opus. So and the 1-2 pitch. Up high, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2 bolas, 2 strikes para DJ LeMahieu. La tercera base para los nuevos Yankees de Neoyorquino. I'll give you LeMahieu's numbers. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. With that strikeout, he's 7 for 25. He had a home run, 2 RBIs. So he was at 292. Now here comes Judge. Jhony Davis. Salute Jhony Davis. Jhony Davis in the building, our number 1 draft pick. Salute. So here's Judge. And here's Irvin ready to deal the first pitch to Judge. And here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-0. Now Judge, 8 for 27, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. He has a 296 and a 906 OBS. Here's the pitch. This 2 balls and no strikes. No problem, man. No problem. So the 2 balls and no strike count. And here's the pitch. Outside, 3-0 the count. So 3-0 count here. You're of course, you want to make sure he takes. You want to get some base runners on. If you're the Yankees, you want to play ahead, put some pressure on, and give Brito a little relaxation. Here's the pitch. Gets the outside corner on the knees. Gets 3 balls and 1 strike. So a beautiful Saturday evening. And the 3-1 swing and a miss. The count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Judge. A 3-1 changeup on Judge, down and away. And here's the 3-1 pitch coming. This one foul out of play. We'll do it again. 3. So the count is still full, 3-2. We have a time here on Judge. Steps out of the batter's box. Give a little more time here. So we have a payoff pitch coming here. The 3-2 pitch coming from Irvin. Foul back. We'll do it again, 3-2. Judge got a piece of that one. Foul back. So we're just on the way, just started here. Yankees and Orioles. The second game of a 3-game set. Orioles won the first game yesterday, 7-6. The payoff pitch. Outside for a ball. Here's a 1-out walk. So Judge extends with that walk. He's 41 base streak on base streak for Judge. So wow, that's an impressive. We saw Jeter used to do that a lot when he played. Judge getting on base, doing the winning baseball plays. Passing the baton here for the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo, who's batting .621 with 1 home run, 4 RBIs, and that's a .286 average. And Rizzo takes a call strike. 0-1. He has an 8.84 OBS. So Judge, the runner at first. Now the Yankees don't have a backup first baseman. You're going to see Rizzo going up against some left-handed hitters. Here's the 0-1. Rizzo lines this one, and it is foul. 0-2. He gave a good shot there. Nice line. It looks like a pretty nice overcast evening in Baltimore, around 51 degrees. A little chilly but it is April. The wind's out of the northeast at 70 miles per hour. The 0-2. And he got a piece of that one. Almost hit him, but he got to foul it back. It's still 0-2. And the pitch. Grounded and is on the way to second, 1 on the first. Double play. So it's a 3-6-1 double play. So no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base because, of course, they raced by the double play. And the Orioles will come to bat in their home half of the first against the New York Yankees. All right, we'll put the Baltimore Oriole lineup here as I'm still trying to make sure that everything is running well on my minor technical difficulties that I had earlier in the broadcast. So that's why you hear a little silent there. It's not just trying to make sure all my technical difficulties is 100% and all the different platforms are watching along with us. So thank you, those. Thank you so much. All the different platforms, Rumble, from LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Thank you, guys. Don't forget, please hit those likes. We definitely will ask you to hit the like button. It helps the program. I says, man, the whole American League East is tough this year. Jay, I think we got to be careful with the Rays. They just started off hot, and I believe they have like a 9-0 lead on the Oakland Athletics. I know they're taking advantage of a really soft opening schedule. There's these series they got. My goodness, what a power puff! But it's gonna balance itself out. I'm more surprised the way the Red Sox are starting off. What do you see? Here's Brito. Brito was impressive his first time pitching, and Cedric Mullins takes a call strike. So we're on our way. 0-1 to Mullins. Now Mullins, who's batting 207, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, a 751 OBS. He's 6 for 29. He's got a bunch of stolen bases early going. You don't want to keep him off the base. He fouls this one, 0-2. I believe he's got 6 stolen bases already. He is these Orioles. They run, and they run. But he's ahead of the count here, 0-2. The pitch. This one served to left field, and there's a base hit. So he just put the bat on ball, and he got on. Hicks is in left field, Judge in center, Cabrera in right, LeMahieu at third, Volpe at short, Torres at second, Rizzo at first, Higashioka behind the plate, and Brito is your pitcher. And of course, we know Stanton is the designated hitter tonight. So this team runs here. Here's Rutschman. Now, Rutschman, very impressive. He's 9 for 30 with 1 home run, 5 RBIs. He's batting exactly 300. Here's the pitch. There's a call. Ball, 1-0. No, you can't do nothing there. That was a good pitch down and away. Happy, thank you so much. The same as you. I know you went through your Passover, Steve. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Seeing you on here this evening. Our Yankees right now, we're looking for a victory. The Mets, I believe the Mets won earlier today. And Tampa's up 1-11-0 against the Athletics. My goodness, what a powder puff schedule they gave them. So, runners goes. Higashioka, no, he started going and stopped. 2-0. And Higgy's not one of, to me personally, Higashioka is not one of those who has a gun for an arm behind the plate. I'm not a big fan of Higashioka's the way he controls the running game. The 2-0, he's behind the count here. The pitch, 3-0. Got a start that you want here on the young neophyte here. Now we know Brito's back up due to the fact that the IL stand for Donaldson. You're allowed to bring him back up. Usually, when you get sent back down, you have to stay about 10 days in the minors, and then to be eligible to return. But with an injury, you could break those rules. The pitch, there's a strike. So you okay? All right. So you're celebrating Easter Sunday to you tomorrow there. All right. Usually we get a leg of lamb. No leg of lamb this year. I think I said I'd rather have a whole roasted chicken on the grill. Here's the 3-1. This one hits Brito, and that's going to carry him through the left side. LeMahieu has to retrieve it, but now he's going to go to third as it carry him all the way to short left field. First and third, no one out. Oh, my goodness. We got to hold short, make sure that Brito's okay there. The last thing you want to see, a line drive off of the pitcher and causing a minor injury. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't have a contusion or a little bit of an issue. It hit him right in the tuchus, right in the caboose, in the butt. He said he's okay here. but not a good start for the Yankees. A great start for the Baltimore Orioles here. First and third, no one out. You had almost a double play in situation there. Then the Yankees are going to play for a double play. They'll let the run score. Here's the pitch, up high for a ball, 1-0. Here's Santander, the left-hander, the switch hitter. He's batting from the left side. He's batting 200, no home runs, 1 RBI, a 550 OBS. He started off 6 for 30 so far. And the 1-0, 2-0. Steve, isn't it great when our wives are such good cooks? They could cook all types of meals, and no matter what, I've been blessed. And you could see how round and how round and red I am, and jolly looking. Well, you could tell wives could cook. As we have a consultation here on the mound here from Higashioka. Want to settle down the young neophyte, the rookie. So nobody out, first and third. 10 pitches in already for Brito. But he's behind in the count 2-0. Here's the pitch. Inside. 3-0. So you're flirting with some trouble. You're flirting with a little bit of trouble here. 3-0. Now Brito behind the count 3-0. Here's the pitch. This one swinging 3-0, gave the green light. He fouls it straight back. It's 3 balls and 1 strike there. So of course they're letting us know that Brito's 25 years old from Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, Santo Domingo de la República Dominicana, and of course he was signed in 2015 with the New York Yankees. Yes. So here we go. It says the best control pitcher in the Yankee system. 3-1 pitch, swing and a miss. So the count runs full, 3-2. Here's the question: Do you run Rutschman at first base there? You got runners in the corners. So we have a payoff pitch, first and third. So high leverage situation to start for the rookie. Here's the payoff pitch, and he chops it foul. We'll do it again. 3-2 the count in the foul ball. You got Mountcastle on deck. Don't forget, please hit the like button. Now Brito, runners in the corner now. Here's the payoff pitch. This one, foul again. We'll do it again, 3-2. He's getting a battle here. Big spot and also a high elevation and pitch count. So here's the 3-2 pitch again. Brito checks the runners and the pitch. This one is foul again. We'll do it again. Santander battling here. Yeah, of course. Right now, it's only, what is it, the 7th, 8th game of the season, and we're already talking about the bullpen being a little bit tax and bullpen budget. Of course, this manager, what he loves to do is run immediately to the damn bullpen when a pitcher goes 5 innings. He's running to the bullpen. Here's the 3-2. This is the same thing, rinse and repeat from the last few years. The payoff pitch. This one is hit in the air, drive deep, but this is staying in the park, but it's going to get a run. Cabrera makes the play at the warning track, tagging his Mullins, and the Orioles take a 1-0 lead. A sacrifice fly to Santander, 1-0 Orioles. So it could have been worse there. It could have been a 3-run shot. He missed it at the end of the bat there. You trade the out for the run and you regroup. You go up to Mountcastle. You try to get a double play, set up for a ground ball, and get a double play. This is what the Yankees need here. So now there's one out, one run in, and runner at first is Rutschman. Here's Mountcastle. First pitch to Mountcastle takes a ball outside, but he's got to get it ahead of the count. and throw strikes. He's behind 1-0. Mountcastle batting 276 here with 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. He's 8 for 29 in the season. Here's the 1-0 pitch coming. This one grounded. It might, let's see. Mayhew, 1 on the first, not in time. So it is a fielder's choice. You score that 5-4 on your scorecard. Now 2 down. It'll bring up Gunnar Henderson. So Gunnar Henderson will come up. Henderson is 4 for 21 with 1 home run, 2 RBI. He is batting 190, but an impressive left-handed hitter for them. He has a 751 OBS. He will be batting from the left side here. 2 outs, runner at first here. Run is in for the Baltimore Orioles against the rookie Brito. Brito ready to deal the pitch, and he gets a call strike on the outside corner, gets the slider 0-1. Here's the 0-1. The pitch. Foul out of play. So quickly 0-2. So I had Nestor Cortez originally starting tonight. Even the graphics and everything, I had to change it because the Yankees changed it, moved everyone after bringing Brito back up due to the injury. And let's see. Let's see how it's going to affect. Here's the pitch coming up high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count to Gunnar Henderson. Jhony Brito checking the runner, and here comes the 1-2 pitch. This one grounded right to Mayhew. He's going to go the short way to Volpe, and it retires the side. But the Orioles get 1 run on 2 hits. They leave 1 man on. We go now to the second inning when the Yankees trail 1-0 here. For the Yankees, they'll have the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. It'll be Stanton, Torres, Cabrera, and Hicks if anyone should reach. Boy, when you're not hitting yesterday he scored 6 runs, but when you've got back-to-back in your lineups, Higashioka and Hicks, and then Volpe's a little bit struggling on the gate, but you expect that from Volpe. You got to give him some time in the major leagues to get acclimated. But when you have major leaguers the way they're struggling, right now, I mean, it makes you want to, be a little worrisome, concerned. All right, 1-0. As you see, we got the scoreboard there. If anyone that's watching along with us on all the different platforms want to know what's the score or what's the inning, it's right there. If you're able, I will go over redundant. It definitely has it there. You can see it. It even gives you match the pitches, the strikes counts, and all that. So hopefully we continue to use this software for the scores will help us in the near future. Wow, the Red Sox won 14-5. Of course, they got the Detroit Tigers, but impressive. Red Sox at 500. It's early. I know it's extremely early, but we thought the Red Sox were going to be struggling coming off the gate. We thought they were going to be 2-5, but no, 4-4. Boston a little impressive early. That's why you can't predict baseball, Susan. Got the Minnesota Twins winning a good game against the Astros there. 6-9. The Astros 3-5, so they're a little bit coming off of fluttering out the gate a little bit. Here's Stanton to lead off against Irvin. Here's the first pitch, outside for a ball, 1-0. I'll give you Stanton's numbers. He's 6 for 24 with 2 home runs, 4 RBI. He's batting 250. And the 1-0 pitch. Jack Snow, he called that a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Every time I see Stanton, I think of Miss Maria, our One of our chat members that love Stanton, a big Stan fan, he fouls it back 1-2. A huge Giancarlo Stanton fan. And she is there. Speaking of Miss Maria, right there. Beautiful. And he fouls it off. All right, my good friend. Great to see you. Yes, and Jade already likes it. He likes his second start, but he likes the kid already. He's impressive. Stanton, there's a base hit. He rips a base hit. Good job, Stanton. Maria, he got you a hit. A laser base hit for Stanton. Now, when he's hitting the ball like that, laser shots, and not just out of the park, that's when he starts getting on a run, on a home run streak, or he starts becoming an impossible out. Watch out, Stanton, tonight. He might get hot. Ford Train Express salute. Mikey, you know the key is in the email, so you know that, brother. Here's Torres. You can jump in anytime you want to jump in, brother. Here's Torres. The pitch up high, 1-0. Now, Glaber was 1 for 3 yesterday. He's batting 9 for 22 with 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, and he's at 409. 1.2.7 the OPS. 1.279. Excuse me, I'll read that even clearer. The 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes from Irvin. We'll get the Ford Train shortly. He'll be joining us, Mikey Mazda, like he always does. Always gracious the program with his appearance. He will be on Ford Train Express. The 2-0. Torres fouls it back. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. So hopefully all our technical difficulties is out of the way. At least we got it early in the first 10 minutes, or at least the first 5 minutes of the stream. I was a little nervous, I'll be honest with you. The 2-1. 3 balls and 1 strike. So here's the 3-1 coming. He walks him. So the Yankees patiently there, walks a walk, and now you have first and second with Oswaldo Cabrera. So the Yankees the Bronx Bombers are trying to strike back. And here's Cabrera, who's 7 for 19, no home runs, 3 RBIs. He's batting 368. So Cabrera's starting to heat up a little bit, and he needs it. So playing a good job in the outfield here. He's doing a phenomenal job. He is an infielder by trade, playing the outfield, the corner outfield, and doing a good job. And he's stick. He's an everyday player here. So let's see if anything's on here. The Yankees with Cabrera, Irvin, the pitch. There's a bunt attempt. He takes a ball, 1-0. Those that know me, that do the watch along, who follows me on the watch along, I like small ball baseball. I like the bunt. I like the hit and run. I like the stealing bases. So I get it. You hear my voice gets excited whenever I see anyone from the Yankees try to square for a bunt or do the small little things, manufacturing. Here's the pitch to Cabrera. He swings 1-1. He fouls it off. Chris the Flash is working tonight. I know he would love to be. He would love to be here. So I know he's working. So Chris the Flash, salute to Chris. And the pitch. This one foul out of play. Usually always joins me on the watch alongs when when he doesn't have to work. He's here. He loves the Yankees, a big rabid Yankee fan. Always watches along my partner on the watch alongs as well as my partner on the old channel. Salute to my main man, Chef Dan. Chef Dan. Salute my main man, Chef Dan. Here's the 1-2 pitch coming. And he fouls it out. It's still 1-2. Yankees got to be productive here. They need to strike back here and answer. They don't need the 3-run shot. They just need to be productive. Even if they manufacture a run, even if they need to continue moving the the 1-2 pitch coming. Here's the pitch. Cabrera swings and a miss. That's again foul tip, but that's a problem. Yankees, when runners in scoring position or an opportunity to do something, too much string and a miss, and it's just no matter what you could bring in bona fide hitters, and they just get on that Yankee team and swing and a miss. We saw it with Benintendi. We see guys coming for some reason to swing and a miss. So here's Hicks. Hicks is hitless for the season. And he first ball swinging, chop foul, 0-1. He has not gotten a hit. He has had 7 at bats for hits. Hicks just got to play within his means. Just take whatever the pitcher gets. If it's out away, go the opposite way. He's got to go back to keep it simple. Hicks hits this one, foul. He's behind the count, 0-2. I like the approach. He went the opposite direction, trying to go the opposite way when the ball away outside. But he's behind the count, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Irvin deals. High, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here. Do you put the players in motion? Do you start running? You have Stanton, Hicks, and the pitch. This one popped up. High fly ball into right field. And Barbara makes the play for 2 outs. Stanton will tag, and he'll go to third. So I did not know that the Yankees, because of course we got into a little bit of a technical difficulties. Willie Calhoun was brought up from the minors, part of course, with Donaldson going down on the IL and the Weisiger, so they filled up some rows. So Willie Calhoun is back up here. You know my sentiment. I think by after the moratorium for service time, and of course we keep an eye on the say us it's Patriots down on the minor leagues. Dominguez. Here's the pitch. 1-0. I don't think Dominguez will be brought up too soon. After June, that moratorium that they have, that's when I think they'll bring up or think about bringing up Dominguez if he's going bananas in AAA. That's why we got to keep an eye on the reports on say us on Pirates. Somerset, excuse me, I should say us Somerset. My goodness, I'm all tongue twisted. And then I haven't had a drink yet. 2-0. I don't drink, so I just botched it. I'm just thinking of all elite wrestling, and when I think of all elite wrestling, I think of botch. So the 2-0 outside, 3-0 on Higashioka. Now you got Volpe who's struggling here. Do you give the green light to Higgy? That's the question I asked. Would you give him? I think I will. Because even if Higgy pops up or Garns out, gets out, you have Volpe who could lead off the inning. I would go with it. And the pitch. There's a call strike. So it's 3 balls and 1 strike, taken all the way. Just because you give the green light doesn't mean they have to swing. They have the luxury. If they see something they like, they have the opportunity. The 3-1. Higgy hits this one off the end of the bat. High fly ball in left field. Hayes is there and he makes the play. So the Yankees threatened but could not cash in. So no, they get no runs, 1 hit, no errors. They leave 2 men on. They trail 1-0. The go back to that inability to move the base runners into an extra base there in Oswaldo Cabrera. That strikeout to Oswaldo Cabrera, you could still get yourself out and be productive. A ground ball to the right side, move the base runners over, do something different. That strikeout for Cabrera was humongously costly because Hicks flies out. If you get you guys over the third with less than one out, you get a sacrifice fly. You're tied. Those type of runs manufacture. You put pressure on the pitcher. And the swing and the miss for the Yankees again is a bugaboo, and it's been a bugaboo for so much. I don't think they could change. I think this is who they are. I think it's something that they're teaching in their system for the fences, and even if they bring certain players in, I'm having a hard time thinking that they'll change from that philosophy or the swing and miss. I think that's something here to stay. I think it's just not just with the Yankees. I think it's about all through baseball and with the strikeouts. And what happens is the real good teams that are possibly World Series bound strike out the less. Ah, Gideon. I didn't see Gideon there. No, it's not my birthday, Gideon. My birthday's not today. My birthday's not today. I didn't see Gideon. I don't know why your things don't come up. No, my birthday don't come up until November. I don't know where you got today was my birthday. I never said today was my birthday. Hey, Steve mentioned happy holidays, talking about Easter. I see where you got mixed up. No, no. All right, so it'll be Austin Hayes, Adam Frazier, and Uranus, the three to face Brito here. Brito needs a quick 1, 2, 3 inning, fellas. A real, ladies and gentlemen, they need a quick 1, 2, 3 inning from Brito. About 12 pitches. Here's the pitch. Here's the call ball, 1-0. It's got to throw strikes first, though. It's got to throw strikes. Don't forget, hit that like button. Please hit that like button. The 1-0. There's a call strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got a curveball. Nice curveball. And the 1-1. There's a fake the bunt. He offered at it 1-2. He missed the bunt, bunted right through. Hey, Kenny Anthony, what's going on, man? How are you? Good to see you, buddy. Great to see you back. The Yankees trail 1-0 here. We are in the bottom of the second inning. 1-0 Orioles. And the pitch, 2-2. Yes, they were in Trenton. They changed from Trenton. Yes, indeed, Steve. Good job there. Independent League prior to Yankees Farm. Are they still in Scranton, Wilkes-Barre? The count runs full now, 3-2. So Kenny Anthony's in the building. Kenny, I have the scoreboard there too. It'll tell you the count, the page count, and all that. But always give you the score. You know I always do. You know how we do on the program. Great to see you back here for another season of Yankee baseball on the watch along. And the pitch. Grounded to Volpe. Throws across the diamond in time. 1 away. If you score again home, 6-3. What a name, Sam Militello on the trivia. So here's Frazier. Frazier steps in and takes a call strike. 0-1. Now Frazier, I forgot to give you Hayes' number. He was 7 for 23, but now he's 7 for 24 with a home run. He drops down to 300. But Frazier is 7 for 20 with 1 home run. And this grounded, what a play by LeMahieu. Throws across and he gets Frazier. Frazier was 7 for 20, 1 home run, batting 350, but now make it 7 for 21, and he's out. Recorded 5-3. What a nice play by DJ. DJ's a very underrated defender You could put him in third, you could put him at first, you could put him at second. But Mayhew, a good glove at that 6'4" frame that he has. So two quick outs here, and we'll bring the third baseman, Raymond Uranas. And there's a call for a ball, 1-0. Uranas is batting 263 with a home run, 3 RBIs, and 943 OPS. And he's 5 for 19 early in the season. The pitch. There's a strike, 1-1 strike. Beautiful curveball. He's got a sharpness, at least in this inning, for a curveball. Steve, you're funny there, Steve. And Gideon misread it, thought it was my birthday tomorrow. And the 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the 2-2. This is grounded right to Volpe. Volpe fields, throws across, and plenty of time. A 1-2-3 inning here. So 3 ground balls all to the left side. No runs, no hits, no errors. Makes it look easy. We go to the third. The Yankees trail 1-0 against the Orioles. Eric Richards. Saludo, maestro, mi hermano. Salute, salute, salute. No te ha visto en los Knicks. Watch along, but gracias. Thank you for coming on tonight. We really appreciate it, man. Look at our Knicks. Look at our good. Hopefully, the Yankees, we get a nice run here and a great, exciting season as well. It's good to see you, man. Sparky Lyle, former Yankee, was a manager. Yep. Oh, let me change the lineup there. For the Yankees coming up, it'll be Volpe top of the lineup. And then back to the top of the lineup after Volpe will be the Mayhew, Judge, and Rizzo. Yankees trailing 1-0 here. It is early. So Brito looks like he's settled down a little here. Got some good ground ball of defense. He let trusting his defense. LeMahieu did a great play at third, and Volpe solid at shortstop. And that's what you want. Quick pitches, not a big pitch count, not a lot of 3-ball counts. Get one in and out, and get your offense back up against Irvin. Trenton started as a farm team for and then became the Red Sox before Yankees. I remember when the Yankees used to be the Columbus Clippers, the AAA. Indeed, I'm glad you're doing well, Anthony. Good job. Let's go Yankees. And here's Volpe who takes a strike. Volpe 143 batting average. A little struggling here, but here's the pitch. Volpe, skies other ways behind the count 0-2. Volpe's 3 for 21. No home runs, no RBIs. He has a 423 OPS. He's batting 143, but he's very impressive. He gets some walks. When he gets on the walk, when he's on base pads, look for him always to steal bases. The pitch. Overmatched there. Down goes down. Volpe. Now that's something he needs to relax, not go chasing. He struck his own self out there. A fastball up in high in the eye level. So that's 4 strikeouts in a row for Volpe, including yesterday's game. I just think the game needs to just take maybe one afternoon off, let the game slow down, and come right back in. So here's LeMahieu takes a ball because he is a really good defensive shortstop, and he does a lot of good winning plays. Now here's LeMahieu. LeMahieu serves this one, and there's no, it stays up and took away a hit. Vavra takes a hit away from LeMahieu. And LeMahieu hit that a line drive on the screws, but Vavra was right there for it. So good defense there on both sides of the team. LeMahieu with a great play at third, and now Vavra makes a nice play there in right field. If that would have got away from him, he would have. LeMahieu would have been continuing running. LeMahieu, and one thing encouraging, LeMahieu hit that on a rocket. So with two quick outs here, here's Aaron Judge. Judge walked the first time out. There's a ball. Here's the pitch. Foul back, 1-1 strike. Now, I know he won the first 20 games in the career. Both Rutschman and Julio Rodriguez has the same numbers pretty much as Volpe. The pitch, swing and a miss, 1-2. And I've always said it. If you saw my videos for the preview, I said don't expect Volpe to be like Jeter. First game, hit a home run and be offensive. You got to give some time. And I know he was impressive his first game, stealing bases, got on base, but he wasn't going to be Jeter. Remember, Jeter started off the first game in '96 was phenomenal, hitting home runs and so forth. To start, it wasn't going to. Actually, it was a triple if I wasn't mistaken against the Indians. Here's the 1-2, and he skies that. He wasn't going to have that kind of impact the way Jeter did on the bat, but boy, the intangibles that Volpe gives the Yankees with the way he hit his speed. Speed doesn't go in slumps, and I hope they use it. Here's the 1-2 to Judge. Swing and a miss. He goes down. So a strong inning for Irvin. A quick inning for both pitchers. 1-2-3. We're going to the bottom of the third inning. 1-0. 1-0 Baltimore Orioles. For the Orioles, they'll have their number 9 hitter Vara. Then back to the top of the lineup. Mullins, Rutschman, and Santander. And Steve says he's been to both of the minor league stadiums in Jersey. Which one you like the most, the best? I would like to go to Scranton, just take a look. I know, of course, I was a big fan of The Office, just that town to see it, and also be a big part of the game. And I know that's probably what their biggest, Dunder Mifflin and all that. That's probably one of their big attractions there. But just to go there and just take a weekend trip to take the sights. Probably hit Hershey, Pennsylvania. Krista Flash, salute Krista Flash. We were just mentioning you. We know you're at work because I know if Krista Flash was not at work, he'd be right here doing the watch along with us. So salute to Chris in the building. All right, we're waiting in between the pitches here. All right, that's Chris the Flash. Always good to see him. So we're coming back here, ready to start the bottom of the third inning. So here's Vara. He's batting 200. He's 1 for 5. No home runs, no RBI. Batting from the left side. He takes a call strike. Brito throws a strike. He's ahead of the count, 0-1. He's a 553 OBS. And the pitch. This one into center field, deep. Going back is Judge. Going back, but Judge makes the play behind the shoulders. The deepest part of the ballpark, 404 feet out. So Barber hit it hard, and it kept going and going and going, and it was, wow, that might have been a home run in other parks. So top of the lineup, Mullins takes a ball, 1-0. Trenton also had an arena where Islanders Farm played. those minor league stadiums are arena makes it affordable to bring the family. Steve, I agree with you there. Here's the 1-0 pitch. There's a strike 1-1. I shared a season tickets with Frank for the UCF Golden Knights. It's collegiate, NCAA collegiate baseball, but they were fun. Yeah, that's and it was affordable. The season tickets. Chop Sloughley, the second, throwers in time. 2 outs. For a family for 2 seats behind home plate, $99 for the whole season. You can't go wrong with that. All right, so with 2 outs, bases empty. Here's Rutschman. There's a call strike. Here's the 2-0, 3-0. So Brito has to get ahead of the count again. He had a good inning last half inning. Here he had 2 quick outs there, although hit hard there and the pitch. This one foul, 3-1. He had him green light there. You got time. They granted they're more lenient, giving the batters a lot of time to adjust their batting equipment. Here's the 3-1. You're welcome. So Rushman with a 2-out walk would extend the inning to Santander. Santander sacrifice fly has an RBI. He's the reason why the Orioles are on the board. His sacrifice to right field. So here's Santander from the left side, inside for a ball, 1-0. He's got to throw strikes. He's 1 ball, no strikes to count. They played last night. They played yesterday at 3 o'clock. Anthony, the Yankees lost 7-6. The pitch, foul out of play. So this is the second game, the second game of the series. The Yankees trying to even the series after falling yesterday 7-6 to the Orioles. That was the Orioles home opener. It was a pretty good. It was a packed house. It was a really good game yesterday. And here comes the pitch from Brito. This one foul. We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. So Brito at 50 pitches here with 2 outs in the bottom of the third inning. He trails 1-0. Of course, Santander with the sacrifice fly got one in a run in the first inning. Here's the 1-2 pitch coming. Up high for a ball. 2-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. So the right-hander Brito gets the sign from his catcher, Higashioka. He checks on the runner. And the 2-2. This one got a piece to stay alive. Fouled it back. It's still 2 balls and 2 strikes. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Rushman is the runner at first. He drew a walk, two-out walk. And here's the 2-2 pitch coming. This one is popped up. LeMahieu's under it, and LeMahieu makes the play. A little bit of adventure, but no runs, no hits, no errors. 3 in the books. 1-0 Orioles. So we go to the fourth, top of the fourth inning coming up will be Rizzo, Stanton, Torres, and Cabrera if anyone should reach. Trying to tie this game one as they trail 1-0 right now. All right, Steve says the company worked in Somerset had 4 seats, tickets, which was raffled free for employee seats right behind home plate row. Oh, that must have been fun. I like that one. I tell you one thing. We used our seats were right behind home plate for the UCF baseball. Great seats, great seats. Loved it. Let me see what happened here. Big task at hand. Let me read what you wrote. Big task. Oh, I'm having a little bit of a conundrum here. Hold on a second. Here we go. NBA ref, after reviewing the review, is determined that the Cavs will not be able to continue for 4 games due to attrition from the Knicks. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Big Taz, talk to them. Big Taz, talk to them. Maria wants the Yankees to wake up. Yes, I agree with you. I want to play ahead. Let's go. Let's get the offense going, Maria. Give them some coffee. We need some coffee from Maria. Rizzo leads off and takes curveball for a ball. 1-0 the count. So we're on our way here in the top of the fourth inning. So Irvin ready to deal the 1-0 pitch to Rizzo. The pitch. There's a strike. So 55 pitches here for Irvin, and Rizzo asked that wasn't that a little too low. To the home plate umpire signal, no. So it's 1-1 strike the count. And the lefty deal outside, 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike to the leadoff hitter in the top of the fourth inning, Anthony Rizzo. And the 2-1 down low, 3 balls and 1 strike. Maria wants to go bird hunting. And the 3-1. Rizzo chops it foul. Now the count runs full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now Rizzo has a great eye here. Here's a 3-2 pitch coming. Big 3-2 pitch. It almost hit him, and he got a walk. Inside, ball 4, base on ball. A leadoff runner on for the Yankees in the form of a walk. Will bring up Stanton. Stanton hit a laser to a base hit to left field. This in the second inning, his first time up. Of course, he was stranded at third, but my God, Stanton looked like he looks early. When he hit the way he hit it, looked like he's locked in. Hopefully, this is a good sign to tell. Here's a pitch. There's a ball, 1-0 inside. Giancarlo ahead of the count, 1-0. And the pitch. There's a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. This one popped up, and Stanton got mad at his bat. He flipped it in the infield. Frazier makes the play for 2 outs. Actually, the first out, 1 away. Yankees missed. He just missed a 93-mile-per-hour fastball, and he popped it up. 1 away now will bring Gleyber Torres. Torres walked his first time up. And the pitch. outside for a ball, 1-0. The pitch. There's a call strike. 1-1 strike. Maria has the coffee ready. Let's go. She wants to get the Yankees to wake up. She got the emoji, the coffee emoji. Let's do this. 1-1 strike to count. And the pitch. This one foul. 1-2. Oh, that sucks. You went all the way to. I mean, it must not be a long drive. What is it? 2.5 hour drive to Camden Yards, maybe possibly from where you live in Jersey, outside 2-2. I mean, still 2.5 hours. I mean, that's how. Well, it's an hour to an hour and anywhere from an hour and a half to an hour. Let me be on. Let me see. With the traffic now, let's say the same amount of time it takes for me from Orlando to go to Tampa Bay Race Stadium, about an hour to 2 hours, depending on the traffic, foul out of play. So anywhere from 1 to 2 hours from my house, it'll take to get to Tampa Bay Race Stadium. Again, once depending on the traffic, depending on the trucks, the lingerers, you know, hazards, if they're not ripping up every road in Central Florida to do infrastructure repairs. I could get there from that time frame. Here's the pitch, and runner was going, but he fouls it. 2-2 still. Glaber's battling here. Yes, we need some runners on base. I agree with you. Oh, the New York Rangers up 2-0 on the Blue Jackets. Thank you, Maria, for keeping me informed. I was trying to put an alert on that to keep an eye on that. Ranger playoffs is coming up, so we'll be doing Yankee baseball, Ranger playoffs, Knicks playoff, of course, front and center, and of course NFL draft coming up soon. So we're going to be even more busier. Strikes the count. The pitch in on Glaber's hands. Let's see if it stays in the park, but it'll go out souvenir. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Surprised Mikey Mazda didn't come on. Mikey, what happened? I guess everyone took the Saturday off. I didn't get the memo. But I'm along with you guys here in the chat, which is phenomenal. The 2-2. Glaber goes and he fouls it again. Another foul ball from Glaber Torres. So he continues to battle. One thing this does here is take Irvin's pitch count. Now he's at 70. 70 pitch counts here. Oh my God, parking was only $2 back in 2000s. Food, not fancy, but it's less expensive. Here's the 2-2. Up high, the count runs full, 3-2. I'm one of those when it comes to the arena. If I'm getting a nice pretzel, a good solid pretzel, hot dog, a soda, because I'm not a beer. I don't drink. I'm not a big beer drinker. I don't like beer. Maybe I have one, but I'm always looking for soda, and now I'm good with good ice cream. Here's the pitch, foul out of play. I'm good with that. I know that in basketball arena in the Amway they make a nice burger. I'm good with that. I don't need all that fancy schmancy. I would eat at home. I'll eat that because I'm at the arena. I'll have a burger. I know they got Papa John's now and this and that and the 3-2. This one, Torres lines this one and it will be foul. Did not miss by much. It kept hooking. Torres was up in front a little too much. Of course, Maria wants to wish everyone a happy Easter. Indeed, happy Easter to everyone. It'll be tomorrow where we're celebrating it because he has risen and he is the reason. So 3 balls and 2 strikes to count to Glaber Torres. And the pitch. No, he walked him. Great at bat. 11 pitch at bat, and he gets a walk. First and second now, 1 man out. So you made him pitch a lot of pitches in the arsenal. Now you have now first and second Cabrera. Now Cabrera had a big opportunity his first time up. He struck out. He had first and second, no one out. We wanted him to get a productive out and at least get the guy out to third. We'll see now. A redemption time for Cabrera again. So he says he's about an hour and a half with no traffic, no problem. Yeah, that's the same way. So we probably we distant wise, we probably live almost the same from me to Tampa, from Orlando to the Tampa Bay Rays Stadium, and probably from your home to Camden Yards. You probably live around almost the same distance. And the thing, mine's is all highway, so that's. But until you get to those, but when you get those interchange from, oh my God, the I-4 that crosses across east and west in Orlando, or from east of Florida to west, it's just too much. And Cabrera, first ball swinging, hits this one to center field, not a good one. Mullins there makes the play. Tagging is Rizzo, but he fakes it. So 2 outs. So we might have to think of moving Cabrera down the lineup here. He hasn't been productive. Here's Hicks. Now, boy, Hicks is hitless. What a way for Hicks to indulge himself here to come up with a big 2-out base hit. Why are we asking him to get on with a 2-out base hit, even if it's a 2-out infield hit, just for his psychological balance here, and he belongs because boy, he is struggling. There's a call down low, 1-0. Big spot here for Hicks, and he just needs for him to know he belongs. Here's an RBI play opportunity for Hicks. The pitch down low, 2-0. So he's ahead of the count, 2 balls and no strikes here on some changeups. Let's hope he can come up with a big hit, 2-0 count for Aaron Hicks, because Wendy's a wait for him. The 2-0. This one grounded. There's a base hit for Hicks. Let's see if they send Rizzo. Rounding Rizzo, he'll score. And there's the throw. It was cut off. So RBI single for Hicks. The Yankees tied at 1-1. So hold on, Wendy's. You might not have a new employee yet. Now, one thing I got confidence with Hicks here, he was ahead of the count, 2 balls and no strikes. He knew he was getting a fastball at I needed to get a strike. He was ready for it. He grounded it back up the middle. Boy, that's going to feel like like at least a small boulder off of Hicks' shoulders here. Here's Higgy. He got Gioka. He's 0 for 1. And there's a call strike. 0-1. So we're all even at 1-1. And Steve says, same here. 2 dogs, pretzels, soda. I'm good. Yes. I know that they have the good pastrami and the good quality sandwiches there in Camden Yards and the kibotzes and stuff and the crab cakes. I heard the crab cakes were a little overrated at the stadium. I heard you have to go to the outside of the stadium for the crab cakes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. I know my old friend that used to come on from A to Z Media used to come on, and he would go to the arena to Camden Yards, and he'll tell me the crab cakes are a little overrated. So I'll take his word for it. He's a fellow Pennsylvanian that used to go see the Yankees. Swing and a miss. Boy, his Akioka strikes out, but the Yankees tie the score on the hit single. So we go to the bottom of the 4th inning, 1-1. So finally, Hicks gets up and wakes up. That's a encouraging sign, especially on the count that he was in. He was ahead of the count, 2 balls and 1 strike. That's one thing Hicks. He works the count. He gets a lot of balls. If he gets ahead of the count, he's got to be ready, and that's a little bit of an encouraging. If you want to see get something positive out of it, that's encouraging. He was ahead of the count. He got himself a 2-0 hit. It was a C9 hit. It went up the middle. Still, it's up. He sent it back up the box. That's another good sign. He was waiting for it. Hey, you know what? We're even at 1-1. Maria is shocked. Maria had him ready, getting him a frosty. He was like, I want a chocolate frosty. I know Hicks was going to get it for me. All right, so for the Orioles coming up, it'll be Mountcastle, Henderson, and Hayes for the Orioles against Brito. Now Brito back again. Now, Brito's won. Both teams scored 1 run, both on 2 hits. Now the Orioles manufactured that 1 run on a sacrifice fly, but they've been putting pressure. The Yankees, a big 2-out base hit to tie it from Aaron Hicks. And Maria says, yes, I will have him get me a cheeseburger. Uh, she would like a Whopper with cheese, a double Whopper with cheese. There it is from Miss Maria. All right, here we go. We're ready. So, of course, we know that Loizac and Donaldson on the IL, and there's a strike for Brito. Mountcastle takes a strike. He's 0 for 1, so he grounded into a fielder's choice in the first. The 0-1 pitch coming. This one line, and this is a no. What a play, Cabrera! Cabrera took a hit away from Mountcastle. Nice, Oswaldo. One away. Nice play. And remember, Cabrera's learning how to play the outfield in the major league level. This kid only played 4 games in the minor leagues in the outfield, and that's it. And all his games has been in the major league level, and he looks like he's been there for a long time. He played that so smooth. Smooth Cabrera. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-0. Here's Gunnar Henderson, who's 0 for 1. He also grounded into a fielder's choice in the first inning. We're all even 1-1, Yankees and the Orioles. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 2 balls and no strike. To the Orioles shortstop. And the pitch. 3-0. Didn't miss by much there on the rookie. Steve says, yes, I heard that's not a good area where that is now. Walks. So a 4-pitch walk. So here's Hayes, a pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Austin Hayes got a nice curveball from Brito. So Hayes 0 for 1. He grounded out to second his first time up. The right-hander from the Dominican Republic, Brito, gets the sign, ready to deal to Hayes. And here comes the pitch. No, throw over to first. As Gunnar Henderson will get his uniform dirty, he slides back in. There's a street in front of the large building. You see it on the screen within the ballpark ground. They have a boggy power ribs, but I'll take 2 innings to get there. I heard that the food is good there. I heard a lot of good things about the food. And the pitch, up high, 1 ball, 1 strike. But I was told the crowd kicks, get them away from the arena, get them away from the stadium, go get them away because they're much more better. But everything else, I heard top notch stuff for Camden for more than just one person. The 1-1 pitch, this one foul, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 62 pitches for Brito here with 1 out. Boy, perfect. The perfect will be a ground ball double play here. Keep it at 63 pitches. He's ahead of the count 1-2 here. Throw over to first. Gunnar Henderson gets back So he has no, I believe that he has no more throwovers to first, no more. That's his second attempt. The Inner Harbor, there it is. Thank you, Steve. I was remembering, like, what was the name of it? The Inner Harbor. Perfect. Thank you, Steve. You mentioned it. Here's the 1-2. This one is popped up. Will to stay in the ballpark. Rizzo in foul territory. Rizzo makes the play. So 2 outs. So he fouled out. So with 2 outs here, so here's Adam Frazier. Frazier's 0 for 1. His first time up, he also grounded to second base. 1-1 tie here. We are in the bottom of the 4th inning. Yankees and Orioles, game 2 of a 3-game set. So Brito throws back over to first. Almost had Henderson, got back. Now remember, Brito could still throw more 2 new times because he got the batter out. So that's his first throwover. That's his 3rd time. Keep an eye on Henderson, but when he got an out in between. And the pitch. Ooh. Wow, call that a ball. 1-0. Wasn't agreeing with that one. Wow. Interesting there, Steve. The 1-0 pitch coming. This one in on his hands, and they will go foul. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now, the Yankees and Orioles, Yankees are 1-2. Orioles 1 with 13 stolen bases. Yankees with 11. So the Yankees are also stealing some bases there, along with the Guardians also steals. They also have, but we know that from the Guardians to try to manufacture runs. We wasn't surprised the Yankees were doing most of these stolen bases. Here's the runner goes, the runner throws, and it sails into center field. Gunnar Henderson gets back up. There's a throw to third. The play, and he is safe. That's a stolen base and a throwing error by Higashioka. Like I told you, I've said it. Higashioka stinks. He stinks throwing base runners. He. That's why Sanchez had so many opportunities behind the plate because Sanchez had a gun. But Higgy might be a good framer or calling, mixing up pitches. But when it comes to stealing bases or neutralizing a running game, he's horrible. He is horrible. E2, runner at third now. But it's 2 outs here, 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch, up high, 3-1. So Urias on deck here, 3 balls and 1 strike, giving a little life here for the Orioles. But the Yankees just got to get out of this inning here, and all that hoopla, all that running, goes to the wayside. The 3-1. This one grounded right to Rizzo. Rizzo flips it to the pitcher, to Brito, and he makes the play. So he gets out of a little minor trouble. No runs, no hits, 1 error. And we go now to the 5th inning with all even at 1-1. For the Yankees, they'll have Volpe, then the back of the lineup again with LeMahieu, Judge, and Rizzo. Trying to break this 1-1 tie here. Yeah, that's my issue with Higashioka. Higashioka does not control and now with major league teams, early part showing that they're going to be running a lot. You can't throw over to the bases more than twice. You got to stop and neutralize the running game, and something that Higashioka, as a defender, is not so sharp. Is throwing base runners out, and that's a worrisome. Especially late in the game, if you pinch it for Trevino, XYZ, or Trevino, it's very important to see they. I hate to say it, possibly pick up a strong throwing catcher at the trading deadline. I'm not, and that's how much I'm big. I'm not that big on Higashioka, in my opinion. I know you have to play him because you can't play your catcher every game. I understand that that's a position you need to have Higgy play at least 40% of the time. But boy, you really need a backup catcher who can at least, if you're not going to hit like Higgy, but Higgy's there more for his kind of, you can say more for his offense, but it's not too impressive. I kind of want to see someone behind the plate who would just neutralize the running game for other teams. Because when we play, the Astros are going to be a running team. They're young and running. The Rays could run. They will be running. The Orioles, we see in our division, they're runners. So look for them to possibly exploit an opportunity if a catcher's available who's just has a cannon for an arm behind the plate. Look for them to possibly make a move there. Won't be surprised. All right, so we go now to the fifth inning. All even at one. Volpe swings and a miss. He fouls it. They're throwing off-speed pitches to Volpe. Volpe's a strikeout victim. He's trying to break a four consecutive strikeout streak. And the pitch. He fouls it. He's behind the count already, 0-2. Something in the last few, he's been something accustomed being behind the count 0-2. He was and right now it's just a little bit pressing. The 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good eye. He laid off all that. He struck out his first time up. Hopefully he starts adjusting. That's a good take there. Here's the pitch. Volpe hits this one. High drive to right field. Back at the track, at the wall, and off the wall. Volpe will get to double, and he's going for 3. He's going, and he uses the speed. It's a triple for the young kid. Boy, he needed that. He almost had a home run, but he turned it into a triple to lead off the 5th inning. All right, Volpe. Good job, kiddo. Nice. He went the opposite direction. As soon as they hit the scoreboard, and the kid put the afterburners on. Beautiful job. Runner at third with no one out. Let's go with the top of the lineup. Here's DJ LeMahieu. LeMahieu with an RBI opportunity here. Infield's in. The pitch. LeMahieu hits one, and there is a base hit. The machine hits it. It's going to go into the corner. LeMahieu will get a double out of this. RBI double, and the Yankees get a 2-1 lead. So the double is out of the stadium now. We need a single and a home run for the team cycle in the inning. I'm just putting it out there. All right, good job. They woke up, Maria. They're waking up. So the Yankees 2-1 lead. They got a runner at second with Judge coming up. So they got the heart of the lineup here. Good job, Volpe. Good job, Volpe. And LeMahieu pulling that ball and taking it. I love that. Good job for the kid. We got Hicks breaking out some hits. We got a big 2-out hit. Now Volpe. So hopefully we get something cooking here for this team. Let's go. 87 pitches for Irvin. I believe that the Baltimore bullpen will be getting warmed up soon. Yes, as I see it. So Vogt for the Orioles, the right-hander starting to warm up for the Orioles. LeMahieu's at second. So here's Judge. And here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-0. So the big guy, Judge, was a strikeout victim his last time up. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. So it looks like Irvin doesn't want nothing to do with Judge here. Probably would like to walk Judge and set up against the lefty Rizzo. We'll see. Maria says, yes, baby, let's go Yankees. She's pumped. Here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss. Judge, change up. Judge, he doesn't want a piece of you. You should have just taken that one. You would have been 3-0. Two balls and 1 strike to count here. The pitch. And he fouls it, 2-2. Same location. Instead of a changeup, it was a fastball. .91 pitches for Irvin. No one out. Runner at second. Run is in. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count here. The pitch. In the dirt. It gets away. And out to third goes LeMahieu. So you get a wild pitch there. Now, Rushman doesn't really block these. Yesterday, he did something that wasn't so hot at blocking a ball there. Um, doesn't so far early part. I know he's a rookie, not impressive behind the plate. So here's the 3-2 pitch coming from Judge. RBI opportunity here. The pitch. This one hit in the air to center field. That's going to get a run. Mullen makes the play, the tag, the throw, airmail, and LeMahieu. The play makes it closer than I thought it was, but a sacrifice fly for Judge. Yankees lead 3-1 now. Wow, I thought it made it closer than I thought it was because it looked like Mullins airmailed this one. But no, that was a nice, excellent throw there. What a slide by DJ LeMahieu. He took the slide outside. Beautiful job there. Yankees add another run, 3-1. So manufacture run. Beautiful play there. 3-1 Yankees with one away. Here's Rizzo. Rizzo takes a call strike. Gets a changeup 0-1. So the Yankees, 2 runs are in. Rizzo 0 for 1, walked in the 4th. Came in around and scored on the hit from Hicks. 0-2 the count. I'm actually surprised. Well, this has got to be the last batter for Irvin. Left-hander. The pitch count is close to 100. Stanton coming up, and this got to be the last hitter for Irvin. The left-handed ready to deal the pitch. Misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got a sinker. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here in the top of the 5th inning. Yankees have a 3-1 lead. 2 runs are in this inning and more. Here it comes. Rizzo hits this one, and it's foul. Long drive foul. Got too much in front. It's still 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. The pitch. In on the dirt, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Rizzo squares the count, 2-2. Good job on him. Here's the 2-2. Fouls it again, 2-2. So 100 pitch. This is one number. Wow, I'm surprised he's giving Irvin 100 pitches here. But of course, lefty on lefty, I could understand it. Why? Here's the 2-2. Rizzo in on his hands. Would it make the seats? Let's see. And it does. Souvenir. It's still 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. So Rizzo putting a tough at bat here. And the 2-2. Grounded right to the first baseman. Mountcastle takes himself unassisted for the second out. 2 outs. So here's Giancarlo Stanton, but we'll have a pitching change. Here comes Hyde. So 101 pitches thrown by Irvin, giving up 3 runs here on 4 hits. So Volpe's got his first triple in the major leagues. And of course, good job for Volpe. We'll get a pitching change here on the BX Sports Jedi Network. Bronx Bomber strike back, watch along. On the eve of Easter, Saturday night, I know at 10 o'clock, there's a great UFC card from Miami. Pereira versus Adesanya. I know the boys are looking to cover that. Austin and Chef Dan. They're knee deep on the UFC. Oh yeah. So it'll be Austin Volt will be coming out for the Orioles, right-handed. Or Stanton, Torres, and of course Cabrera is a switch hitter. But there's two outs. Stanton, first inning, hit a rocket laser to left field for a single, and he just missed the pitch. He popped up in on his hands his second time up in the fourth inning. So we'll wait for the pitcher to have his warm-up pitches. So we're waiting for them to finish his warm-up pitches. We'll continue to call the game. They give you a little scoreboard. Top of the ninth inning in Cleveland, the Guardians trail 3-2, but the Mariners are up and they have a runner at third with one out. Top of the sixth inning, White Sox 6-4 over Pittsburgh, and they're in Pittsburgh. Top of the fifth inning, the St. Louis Cardinals all over the Brewers 6-0. Top of the fifth in Atlanta, the Padres up 3-0 on the Braves. Bottom of the first inning on its way is Dodgers with a four spot, lead 4-1 on the Diamondbacks, and Stanton takes a ball 1-0. No score between the Rockies and the Nationals. And just later on, about another hour to start, it'll be Toronto taking on the Angels in Anaheim. And the pitch. This one is hit in the air, deep to right field. And there it is. Home run. Maria. What a bomb. Giancarlo Stanton. What a shot. Wow. Here comes the home run chart. Oh, come on. Why is this not working? Oh, my God. The technical difficulties on Opus today. Come on. Ah, I have the home run. I have the home run video to play, and I can't. It's so Opus is running slow. Here it goes. I guess it, I guess it didn't work. I have no idea why is it so slow today. So then the Yankees just need a single and they hit a cycle. And of course, this is slow. I don't know why is it going having so much issues. Come on, Opus. So the inning comes to conclusion. Oh wow, Stanton into home run, and of course back to the technical difficulties. So I'm back here. Hopefully we have no technical difficulties here.
Hmm. I am having technical difficulties, fellas. So give me a minute. I have no idea why I'm getting so much technical difficulties here today. Usually I don't have these issues when it comes to the basketball. Don't know why today we're having technical difficulties. I'm a little bit disappointed. So give me a minute there. We'll get that technical difficulties working. Again, this is beta. We're testing with Opus, and we're having technical difficulties. So Yankees up 4-1 here. Orioles takes low 1-0 from Brito. So Stanton with a missile, and it is 2 balls and no strikes to count. Wow. That was a shot there. And the pitch, this is a base hit. So the Orioles answer back here with a single. So Vara. So I'm just trying to fix my technical difficulties, fellas. So just hang in there with me. We'll get there going up and running. And here's the pitch. Vara takes high. So let's see. Brito needs to protect the 3-run lead. He's in the 5th inning. He's got good pitch count. One more inning, and he's in line for a victory and hand it to the bullpen. And the pitch up high, 2-0, but he has to throw strikes. Action for the bullpen for Michael King, getting loose for the Yankees. Three and 0 on Vara. So we got a pitching coach come out to have a conversation here. Again, I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties here. So we have a 3-0 count here. Good job to try to slow him down here. I would have waited for him after the 3-0 pitch, personally, but there's a strike. 3-1 to count. It's 3-2. So he's back 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good job there, Brito, battling. There you go. He shared a home run. Beautiful, Maria. Beautiful. Again, I'm still having a hard time getting back on Opus here. The pitch, foul. 3-2. And he fouls this one. So 79 pitches. Good. His pitch count is in good shape here. Barber continues to battle here as I'm probably getting back on my technical difficulties. Hopefully we're getting ready to get back on. What a pain in the neck. And the pitch. Sky the other way and foul. Mm, 81 pitches, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I'll get
rid of the echo in a minute. Strike 3 call. Nice changeup. That was a big strikeout.
All right, hopefully we get our technical difficulties out of the way. Sorry about that, fellas and ladies and gentlemen. So, hey, this is again another technical difficult issue. 2-0 the count here, 4-1 Yankees. So hopefully the technical difficulties backwards skated. Yeah, let's go. This is when you're working with a beta testing screen like Opus. You just got ups and downs. That's all it is. It's normal. That's nothing new. It is what it is. There's a strike, 2 balls and 1 strike to count. And the 2-1 just missed. 3-1 to count. Didn't miss by much on Mullins. And of course, keep your pitchers low to the ground ball. Brito, yeah, he definitely. And the pitch. Straight. The count runs full, 3-2. What a nice change up there. The 3-2. This one, it is foul. It's a loud swing. Here's the 3-2 count on Mullins. The pitch. Grounded. Tap slowly. Flip in time. 2 outs. Man on second with 2 outs now. Let's see. Rushman's coming up. This is going to have to be probably Rushman's last Brito's last hitter he's going to face, because you know how Buffon loves to run and get Yankees pitchers. There's a strike. He's ahead of the count. 0-1. Now Brito checking. The 0-1 coming. Swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2. Got him with a nice change up there. 0-2. So the 0-2 count coming. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. Got him with a nice changeup. Good job there. 5 good innings. So Yankees up by 3. We'll have Cabrera leading off the inning. Good job there. All right, let's change the lineup there because it'll be the Yankees coming up now. Hopefully we get rid of the technical difficulties. It's the second time. I finally get to see Volpe again. Yeah, Joe, he got a triple too. Brew Crew, what's going on? What's going on, Hector? Good job, Hector. Doing some great things. We mentioned a little earlier was on Sports Night in America, talking about the New York Yankees. Hector, awesome seeing you doing that, man. Doing great things, having a Latino. Not only that, Latino from New York here, down there. I'm talking about our Knickerbockers. Bro, orgullo. Vaya pana, vaya pana. Awesome. Yes, indeed, man. It's un orgullo perfecto. That was un orgullo tremendo. It was awesome to see that. It was great. So hopefully my technical difficulties cleans itself up a bit and let's get going. So Oswaldo Cabrera comes in, 6 inning, Yankees up 4-1. And Cabrera leads off, and there is a curveball in there for a strike ball. He's ahead of the count, 0-1. Cabrera 0-2, strikeout victim, and flight out. And here's the 0-1 coming. And he fouls it out of play, and it is a long strike, 0-2. All right, that's a good sign. We got a little breaking news here. Here we go. The 0-2 with Julius Randle walking without a boot. The pitch. Swinging a minute. No, foul. Thought he missed that one. Good news, Randle. My father saw him in the mall in Columbus Circle, walking around, no boot, no assistance while walking around. So that's a good sign. No walking boot. Absolutely. That's a phenomenal. Good job. Hopefully he gets ready, though, too. Swing and a miss. Now Cabrera goes down on a high fastball. One away. JD the Luna in the building. What's going on, JD in the building? Let's go Yankees tonight, indeed. Here's Hicks. Now he's going to bat from the left side. Takes a ball. He's 1-for-2. A big RBI single in the 4th inning. Let's see his next at bat here with confidence. Here is the 1-0. Hicks 2 balls and no strikes. Could this be the game that will get Hicks going, make him feel, he's going, he's working, Joe. He's working. Chef Dan is working. He'll be possibly back for the postseason. He's trying to work as possible. There's a strike, 1, 2 balls and 1 strike. They're changing. They have a new executive chef. They're changing all the things around, and he might be working daytime where it allows him to come at afternoon. So where they need him right now, they might they might keep him in the evening because he knows the menu well. So it all depends on with the new executive chef and all that coming in. So let's hope that he's in time for the postseason. A pitch violation. Let's see. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike now to count. Pitcher did not throw the ball. We all do miss Chef Dan greatly. This one, Hicks hits this one into fly ball right center, and Mullins there for the second out. Now with 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Higashioka. Higashioka 0 for 2, flied out, struck out. The backup catcher for the New York Yankees these days. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Down 0-2. Got him with a nice curve, a sweeper, curveball down and away. So Yankees with 4 runs on 5 hits and an error. Baltimore 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. So Brito has gone 5 strong innings for the Yankees. It started off a little shaky in the first, but he settled down, battled. The 0-2 pitch coming. Higgy hits it on his hands, and it will go foul out of play. We'll do it again, 0-2. And the pitch. Grounded. Third. Arias throws across, and he gets him. So 1, 2, 3, 6 inning. So we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Yankees up 4-1 here on the BX Sports Jedi Network. The Bronx Bomber Strikes Bats podcast. The watch along. Yankees and Orioles game 2. We'll change the innings here. Let's see. Hopefully this doesn't slow down again. Orioles will have Santander, Mountcastle, and Gunnar Henderson. So they'll have they'll have the top of the lineup there. They'll have 3, 4, and 5 against probably a reliever, unless if Boone trusts and leaves Brito out there. I mean, he has a good pitch count. He's around 80 pitches. Don't know if they'll let him out there. We'll see. I'll be surprised. He'll probably go hitter by hitter. I'll be surprised. Santander is a switch hitter. Boy, I'm hearing some good things about Aroldis Chapman's fastball with the Kansas City Royals. Look like he's getting back to form when he was one of the most untouchable closers in baseball. Maybe he just needed a change of scenery, a humbling change of scenery out of New York into Kansas City in a small market. Don't I've said it. I've said it 1,000 times. I'm going to keep saying it. I could see Aroldis Chapman is going to be closing for the Mets. I just don't. I think he's going to be. I think I am. Oh, you're going to the game tomorrow, JD. Good job, man. Final game of the regular season. The Knicks take on the Pacers in Madison Square Garden, and JD will be there. I know you got your playoff tickets, so I know you'll be at the playoffs. JD always at the different events, and he always checks in to say hello. And definitely, I really appreciate that always from JD, and always thinks because he's thinking about the channel. He's thinking about us here, and we appreciate that. And I know he's going to be there tomorrow, front and center, ready to root on the Knicks, close out their regular season before getting ready for the postseason. Man, have fun, definitely. Michael King will come in here. Michael King Hasn't been sharp. He hasn't been the Marco King as we saw last year before getting injured. Um, According to what they're saying, it's a dead arm period, but let's hope that the kid gets back to what he was. And there's a strike. He threw the sweeper. It was like a breaking ball for a strike. Santander's 0 for 1, sacrifice fly in the first walk, and the pitch. 2 and 0. Wow, 1 ball, 1 strike. No, there was a call that I want to strike the first one. 1 ball, 1 strike. So King ready to deal the 1-1 pitch. This one in on the and right there Cabrera makes the play. So he got at the end of the bat from Santander. First out. 1 retired. We'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Mountcastle's 0 for 2 as well. The right-handed first baseman. So Michael King in. King ready to deal the pitch. And a pitch outside, the slider, 1 and 0. The 1-0 pitch coming. Here it comes. Missed the outside corner, 2 and 0. He's featuring that sweeper, aka that slider. Now 2-0 pitch. King to Mountcastle. The pitch, 3 and 0. Wow, the sinker was 94 miles per hour. The 3-0 pitch. There's a call strike. 3 and 1. Nice sinker there, 94 miles per hour in on his hands. Here's the 3-1 pitch coming. King deals. Strike 2. The count runs full. 3 and 2. Good battle there. Full count. John Randolph. If the Yankees win, I'm hitting my parlay. Good luck, man. Good luck on that. Make some money. Absolutely. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Got him. I don't have the video. Every time I try to play the video, for some reason, the stream freezes. So I'm going to have to whistle. Actually, I believe that's the first Orioles strikeout. Batter that has struck out. So with 2 outs, bases empty. Here's Gunnar Henderson. So Mr. John Randolph trying to hit the parlay. Let's go Yankees. We all want to win. But now there's even better. There's a parlay on the line. There's a strike. 0 and 1. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head, and good luck. Keep making that for any wages, make money. King ready to deal the 0-1. Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. So we have a 1-1 count here. And the pitch. Foul, 1 and 2. This is the time I will put the 2-strike horn, but of course, right now I'm having a little bit technical difficulties with all the bells and whistles. So we'll hold off on that. Mr. Darnell Davis. Salute Mr. Darnell Davis. Here's the 1-2. And just got a piece of that one to stay alive there. And we'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It was a changeup. Now, it'll be phenomenal if Michael King gets a 1-2-3 inning here. It'll boost his confidence. They're saying he has like a dead arm period. Getting back for that health scare. Avoided surgery. There's, ooh, no. 2 and 2. Ooh, that should have been strike 3 on the knees. Wow. Mr. Darnell Davis, thank you for that comment in the comment section. 2-2. This one is foul out of play. Mr. Randolph says, love the Yankees. My dad was a huge fan, so I grew up watching them. In my favorite player in Jeter era, Posada, Cano, A-Rod, Gardner. Got, don't forget, man, you got one of the good players there, man. That you picked a good era, Mariano Rivera. That's what I was gonna say. Don't forget Mariano Rivera and Val and Bernie Williams. Me, love Bernie Williams. I'm a Mattingly dude. Remember, I go back as my fandom really into Yankee baseball. The Mattingly, particularly that '88 Yankee team. They didn't win anything. They didn't win the division. They were really good, but that 1988 Yankee team really solidified. And there's just missed 3-2. Why I became a big, more than larger than life Yankee fan. And listen, I could have easily gone over, and thank goodness, I always was a Yankee from birth. I mean, I was born up 165th and Walton, which is not so far from Yankee Stadium. So here's the 3-2. This one's popped up. Won't be back. I'll finish this in a second. He makes the play. The inning comes to conclusion. So 1-2-3. We go to the seventh. Yankees up 4-1. And being born, and remember the Mets. When I was growing up, the Mets were in their heyday, the '80s, mid '80s, with Strawberry Doc, capturing. I did watch that '86 World Series. I was rooting for the Mets, but I was not a Met fan. Couldn't gravitate. Always still was a Yankee fan. Even when I was playing baseball, fantasy baseball, I was always pretending to beat the Mets as a Yankee player. And I I had no ill will against the Mets. They entertained me with the '86 and '88 playoffs, but I always was a Yankee fan. And that '88, I was hoping the '88 Mets would have played the '88 Yankees because they were really good. The '88 Yankees were a good team. They just needed a pitcher. They were a starting pitcher away, possibly winning the division and probably being in the World Series. They had John Candelaria. I'm trying to remember their pitching staff. I know Rigetti was their closer. Trying to remember who exactly were their. I remember the lineup, but I don't quite remember. I forgot some of their pitchers in that '88 season. I think Guidry was still around. Guidry was at the back end of he was in the back nine like they call it. Tino Martinez, Maria loved Tino Martinez. I'm a big Bernie Williams fan. I mean, I love Bernie. The way he played with that, the way he conducted himself with grace and all. I mean, Bernie Williams was such one of my favorite. Underrated, doesn't get a lot of credit or talked about. Or I know they love him, but he should be a little more beloved because he came up with those 90. Came up in the 90, 91 when they were terrible. And he stuck around and he was part of the turnaround. And he stood after the turnaround, stood part of the dynasty, and then, of course, retired. And he played his whole entire career. He was part of the good, bad, and the ugly, and that's why I'm a big. I always like Bernie Williams. Here's Volpe, who has a triple. His second time up. Volpe swings back, so he got the Yankees going with the triple off the scoreboard, and then LeMahieu brought him in with a double. Yankees almost was a single away from getting a cycle as a team for that inning. And the 1-2 pitch. This one is foul out of play. 0-2 to Volpe. I know Maria likes Stanton. I know, and you like the Tino Martinez. Okay. And that was tough for bringing Tino Martinez in to replace Don Mattingly because the year before, on the 0-2 pitch coming, Volpe in on his hands will pop it up. Let's see if it'll go out of play. He'll stay in foul territory in the park for the first out. Especially the year before actually no, the year after you had Tino played, and then you brought in Girardi to take over in the same time. A matter of fact, for Stanton, Mike Stanton, the other Stanton the Yankees had was an all-star catcher who could hit, and you brought in Girardi, and I'm like, ooh, and then you brought Tino. I understand why Yankee fans like. Let's face it, that '96 team won the hearts of a lot of Yankee fans because there was a lot of changes that everybody was like, ugh, there's a strike. All for one, especially starting with the manager was Showalter. You brought in Torrey. You remember the back page, Clueless Joe. Then you got rid of Stanton for Girardi as a catcher. The pitch, this one, right sharply to Gunnar Henderson will throw, and he gets him in time. 2 quick outs. And then you brought in, Vanity retires, and you brought in Tino Martinez in. You traded Russ Davis, another young guy, in that part of that trade, and you brought Nelson in. It was a lot of different moving parts, and you're like, oh my goodness, no shortstop. And then you're going to trust it on the rookie. So there was a lot. That 96 team really won the hearts of the city and the dynasty of the Yankees for years to come. So here's Judge. Here's a call strike. 0-1 the count. And of course, George just got back reinstated. He was out of baseball for a while for some corruption and some collusion. The pitch, this one is foul out of play. Trying to get some dirt on Dave Winfield. It was a whole mess. Remember, commissioner suspended him out of baseball, and also he couldn't be part of the Yankees around. And it was Stick Michaels who ran the show, and the Stick started building a farm system, and the rest is history. The 0-2. And Steinbrenner just said, you know what, let's go with it. Let's win. We're going to add as much money as possible. And we're going to get the best players. And we're going to get this. And the Yankee dynasty took off there. But, boy, those 90 team, 91 team, 92 Yankee team, they were straight up hot garbage. Here's the 1-2. This one is hit. Ripped. And there's a base hit. It gets past the left fielder. Judge is going on the horse. He will go to, let's see if it's go for 3. No, he'll stop at double. A double there for Judge. So a 2-out double for Judge. Good job, Aaron. So he's in scoring position with 2 outs for Rizzo. That was a monster shot. A nice hit. He just crushed it. Line drive. And it was just diving in. Good attempt there by Hayes, though, to try to come up with that. So here comes the manager. Looks like we're getting a pitching change. Yes. So Keegan Aiken will come up with Rizzo. So Baltimore carries 3 left-handed pitchers. They're not afraid of using lefty. We saw yesterday. They for even against some right-handers. So they take a timeout there. And of course, we were talking about favorite Yankees going up. I could go back as far as Willie Randolph. My goodness, Willie Randolph, co-captain, and of course in the '70s with those championship Yankee teams. I got to see him also on the back 9. He was the number 2 hitter in those Yankees line from the '88 team. Well, we had Ricky Henderson on that team, Winfield, Caldwell Washington in center, Manley, Patty Rulo, Rafael Santana was the shortstop. I believe Wayne Towson and Don Slott. No, Wayne Towson was the backup shortstop. Don Slott was the catcher with Cerrone. Jack Clark was the designated hitter for that year. Boy, Clark was just a monster. I think he ended up with 33 home runs. Dude was a monster on right-handed bat. Manley was before really getting hurt. Manley was just one of the top best players in baseball. My goodness. And of course, with Ricky Henderson just stealing bases like a monster, getting on base. So we're waiting for the pitch. We're waiting for the pitching change. Unfortunately, not related to Wooly. 6 position players that won World Series: Matsui Brochus, Jackson, Jeter, Richardson. Here's Rizzo, and of course takes a ball up high, 1-0. So Keegan Aiken comes in. So it's a left-hander to pitch. There's a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Caught the outside corner. And the 1-1, Rizzo grounds it to first. Mountcastle to Aiken, and now we'll do it. We'll go to 7th inning stretch. So Yankees Stram Judge at second. We'll go to seventh inning stretch. Bottom of the seventh here. Yankees are 4-1 here. Wonder if they'll leave Michael King up there. Rangers take a 3-0 lead on the Blue Jackets. NHL postseason winding about to be on the horizon. The regular season winding down. Rangers looks like right now might be a date against the New Jersey Devils first round in the postseason in the NHL playoffs. But the Carolina Panthers, the Carolina Hurricanes, excuse me, have not wrapped up that Metropolitan Division yet. So that's up in the grabs. That's up in the air between there. Rangers, I don't think can win the division, but they could. The Devils. So you're looking at the Rangers taking on possibly the Hurricanes, a rematch of the second round of the postseason last year. We did that game here. We had so much fun on the hockey watch along. My God, we're missing. I believe it was Angelo Delopoulos was a big watch along viewer there that will come on and watch along with us for the hockey. Boy, we grew so much numbers of viewers when we did the Rangers hockey. I mean, from subscribers to viewership, it was what a fun ride that was for the watch along for the postseason. We're doing it again, hopefully, barring schedule wise. Maybe the Yankee games might be put a little bit on a little bit of a back burner while the winter sports play season go off. And of course Rangers and the Knicks postseason is going to take front and center because there's a lot of Yankee games. We'll be doing these games in July, August, and we're going to go postseason because we want to make sure to wrap up those winter sports watch alongs first. Just giving you a quick note, a quick update on the program note here on the channel. In a perfect world, I would love to have a several of me to go there, clone myself, or someone, some of the guys that watch along with us, they don't want to do this play by play. They just want to watch along and join me. I would just say, here, you call. I go do the Rangers. I go to do the Knicks, and then when they keep the Yankee game going, because I know you guys like watching along with the Yankees. Even the wrestling, I haven't done a wrestling review in a while because the guys that were so-called were supposed to help me, they don't want to do it alone. If I'm not available there, and it's like I don't want to, and it doesn't want to seem like I don't want to sound like I'm a micromanager or being there and everything, but sometimes I would like to delegate some of the responsibility. Guys don't want to. So I get it. All right, here we go. So we're ready to throw the first pitch here to start the bottom of the seventh inning. So Michael King ready to deal the pitch. There it comes. First ball swinging. Hits deep to right field. Going back at the warning track, and Cabrera makes the play. One pitch, one out. So the first out in the bottom of the seventh is recorded. So he lined it to Cabrera in right. So here's Frazier, who's 0 for 2 ground out. He's batting from the left side. Here's the pitch. Just missed 1-0. So King ready to deal the 1-0 pitch to Frazier, and the pitch. Just down low. It is 2 balls and no strike. Boy, you know what? The Yankees are playing Baltimore Orioles, and this is the first time I can say I really miss Ken Singleton on the broadcast when he usually does the Baltimore Yankee games. 2-0, swing and a miss, 2-1. He is one of the classiest persons and broadcasters that I enjoy listening to is Ken Singleton. Of course, from Mount Vernon, New York, the 2-1. Just missed 3-1. John Randolph remembers when the Yankees came back in Fenway down 9-0. 3-1 pitch coming. There's a strike, 3-2. Teixeira hits 2 home runs One of them being a grand slam. That game was probably 2-5 I ever seen. He was on the mark, Teixeira. The payoff pitch. This one, and there's a base hit. So a 1-out base hit here for the Orioles from Frazier. Yankees going to try to turn 2 here. We'll set up the infield. Here's Urias, who's 1 for 2, and the pitch from King, and he fouls it. 0-1 the count. Urias singled in the 5th last time. Again, he's 1 for 2. Yankees are 4-1 with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Peralta warming up for the Yankees, and here's King. This one slow tap but foul. Here's an 0-2 pitch coming. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. Struck him out. 2 away. So 2 outs now. Here's the number 9 hitter, Vara. So good job there. Maybe he's 93 mile per hour, but the location of Michael King, encouraging here. So a little bit of an encouraging outing here for Michael King. Here's Barbara, who's 0 for 2. He's batting from the left side. And the pitch. There's a beautiful sweeping breaking ball in for a strike. 0-1 as Peralta and Super starts to warm up. We call him a Super. The 0-1 pitch coming for the custodian. And the pitch. There's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike to count here. Michael King checks the runner at first. He gets the sign and the 1-1. Foul out of play and reaches the seats. It's 1-2. So about a couple, 45 minutes away for UFC going on the pay-per-view. Rosania Herrera, the pitch. Strike 3 call. What a beautiful slider in. Tailed right back in. Beautiful job by King. 3 strikeouts. And my God, what a beautiful, tailing action back across the plate. He gets him looking. We go to the 8th inning. Yankees are 4-1. What a hell of a pitch there. If King is going to have control of that sweeper or that slider like that, man, get him right. Make sure his arm is right, strong. And boy, what a versatile arm coming out of the bullpen if he's going to pitch and have that pitch working the way that just cut. Wow, that was exciting. All right, so we're waiting to go for the start of the 8th inning. It's going to have Stanton, Torres, Cabrera, and Hicks if anyone should reach. Yankees has a 3-1 lead, 4-1, and hopefully trying to break it open and get some more runs here. Now the Mets won today 5-2. They beat the Marlins here. So now the Mets are 1 game over 500. Boy, they needed that. They needed to win that. They won that game at home to start the home opener on Friday. Now today, now maybe Met fans can breathe a little, look for the sweep against the Marlins tomorrow afternoon. The Tampa Bay Rays, they do not take the foot off the pedal. They're 9-0. They won 11-0 on the Oakland Athletics. So they are undefeated, one of the few undefeated teams in Major League Baseball right now. And Minnesota Twins started off to a hot start. They're 6-2. They beat the Houston Astros 9-6. Astros 3-5. Of course, I told you about Kansas City beating the Giants, and Aroldis Chapman looking really good as a closer, back to the triple digits, throwing 104, 103. Stan takes a strike, swing, and fouls it back. It's early. I understand it's completely early still, but my goodness, you want to start off on the right foot. You want to start always with your right foot forward. Here's the pitch. Foul. 0-1. So the 0-2 pitch to Stanton, down low, 1-2. Now, when I saw Stanton hit that first hit in the first inning, I said he looks locked in, and he's when he does that, he could get going. Yeah, in the pitch. This one hit into center field, and this is going to stay in the ballpark though. Just missed it at the end of the bat. Mullins makes the play. He gave it a ride, but I knew when he hit the end of the bat. 1 out. Oh, King almost slipped and fell there. Here's Torres. Swing and a miss. Torres is 0 for 1. He has 2 walks. So he's getting on base, Torres here. He's batting .391. Torres owns this park. And the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike, down low. Guess with the changeup down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch up high. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. So the Yankees are 4-1 here. We're just making the 2 hours and 30-minute mark. The pitch. There's a strike. 2-2. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Torres lasers this one, and there's a base hit for Torres. Cracks it to left field, and he's on. A 1 out single for Gleyber Torres, increasing his batting average there. That should put him over 400 again. Yeah, 417. Good job on Torres. So here's Oswaldo Cabrera. Now, Oswaldo Cabrera is 0 for 3 here. But boy, he's playing some good defensive, 8 defensive run save for Oswaldo Cabrera. And foul. So they put a stat there since 2022, leading the outfield. So he's making some good plays. He's out there and becoming a good. So 2 outs. Here's Hicks, who has an RBI. He's 1 for 3 RBI in the 4th, and the pitch. He's now batting for the right side again. 1-0. And the pitch. Runner goes. The throw to second. Torres. He got caught stolen base. So Rushman. So Torres with a little bit of delay steal, but Rushman gets him for the final out of the 8. No runs, no hits, no errors. And of course, the stolen base, nobody left on base. So we go to the bottom of the eighth inning, and he got him by plenty there, Torres. One thing, the Yankees been aggressive on those base paths, but let's see who comes out of the bullpen for the Yankees here. Probably be Waldy Peralta. Peralta will be the pitcher coming out. So Yankees 6 out away from getting this victory and making this even series 1-1, but they're up by 3. Will be the top of the lineup for the Orioles. It'll be Mullins, Rutschman, and Santander. See if any other these scores that are important. It's early. White Sox all over the Pirates, 11-4, and that's in the bottom of the eighth inning in Pittsburgh. Bottom of the sixth in Milwaukee is the Cardinals 6, Milwaukee 0. Top of the eighth inning in Atlanta, the Padres 3-0 lead over the Braves. In Arizona, bottom of the fourth, Arizona 6, Dodgers 5. Bottom of the fifth inning, Washington up 5-0 in Colorado. And bottom of the second inning in Los Angeles, the Angels, Blue Jays, no score, although the Angels have runner at first with 1 out. And of course, finals, it's the Twins over the Astros, 9-6. The Royals beat the Giants in San Francisco, 6-5. The Cubs beat the Texas Rangers, 10-3. The Phillies with a 3-2 victory over the Cincinnati Reds. Boston Red Sox 14-5 win over the Detroit Tigers. The Rays 11-0 over the Oakland Athletics, and the Mets won 5-2 over the Marlins. I'll get you some more score as we get back here in a minute. We have Waldy Peralta will come in for the Yankees to pitch, and of course, Seattle beats the Guardians 3-2 in Cleveland. And there's a pitch, 1-0. And here's the 1-0 pitch. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Peralta. So you could pretty much say this is the save situation here in this inning. Here's the pitch, grounded, 1-2. You got the top of the lineup here. You're protecting a 3-run lead, and this is what you could say. Well, Peralta is coming in here. There was question about who might be a closer. Clay Holmes, Peralta. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Peralta gets the swing and a miss, gets the strikeout on Mullins. 1 away. That's a great sign for Peralta getting the lefty there with a beautiful changeup, down and away. Love it. Rangers now extend their lead 4-0 on the Columbus Blue Jackets. Good job there. As Maria's keeping me informed there, good job. Here's Rutschman. Takes a ball, 1-0. Rutschman is 1 for 2, has a walk and a single. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey, buddy. As my doggy comes in, that's my buddy Asher. But he doesn't like to be picked up on camera. Not I would love to have him on camera, but he doesn't want to be picked up. The 2-1. Foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rangers won 4-0, so they got an empty net goal there. 4-0 victory for the New York Rangers. Good job for the Rangers. Now the garden people have to change the garden floor now and put the hardwood on after getting the ice. Wow. Talk about making money for those garden folks. Make that money, garden employees. The 2 balls and 2 strike count to Rutschman. 3-2. Maria says, good job. Let's go Rangers. I'm gonna try to highlight it, hopefully it doesn't affect the stream. He walks it. And of course, it kind of affects it, slows it down. I don't know why. So a 1-out walk here will bring Santander. Santander is a switch hitter, so he'll be going to the right. He'll be turning over to the right side, hitting from the right side. Yankees going to try to play for a double play. Of course, they want the ball down on the ground to turn 2. And here's the pitch. Santander takes a ball, 1-0. Peralta's trying to get that sweeping ball, that slider down. So Peralta with the 1-0 count and the pitch. This one grounded foul, 1 ball, 1 strike. So he's trying to get that ground. He's trying to induce the ground ball there. Mike Baumann is up, and he might be coming in the ninth. And Holmes starting to get his warm-ups here, starting to stretch, and the pitch. This one, chopper, but it's a slow one. This is going to be a tough play to throw it first in time. Labor makes the play to get Santander. Too slow to get it 2. So Rushman would advance to second now. Runner on second now with 2 outs. Here's Mountcastle. Has Holmes starting to warm up for the Yankees, just in case this inning gets a little dicey. He's their closer. So here's Ryan Mountcastle, who's 0 for 3. Fielder's choice, lined out, struck out. He's also a right-hander. And here's the pitch. Down low for a ball, 1-0. Peralta with the pitch. This foul, 1 ball, 1 strike. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to count here. The 1-1. This, of course, they were telling us this in history was where Hank Aaron hits the home run over Al Downing. The pitch, 2-1, 2-2. Hopefully it doesn't. Got him, struck him out.
It got him with a strikeout. Let's make sure there. So Peralta gets the strikeout there. So we go to the top of the 9th. Yankees are 4-1. Oh, look at that! I lost my green screen. Hey, look at that! I got the green screen going on. Boy, I'm telling you, I'm having so many issues tonight with Opus. All right, so we are going to look at that. Now I get echoes. All right, we're waiting for the commercial. Now you can't hear me. Okay, I was wondering if what has happened. Can you guys hear me now? These technical difficulties here, extremely not good. No bueno. So DJ LeMahieu's 1 for 4, and this one foul. Maria, can you still hear me? All right. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Let's go again. The amount of technical difficulties have had tonight in this stream has been unbearable. So we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. All right. So Clay Holmes will look like he's coming in. Gunnar Henderson took a hit away from DJ LeMahieu. So we go to the bottom of the 9th. Hopefully, Maria, you can hear me. Wow, I had never had so much technical difficulties. What I'm going to do here. Now, can you hear me? You should be able to hear me. There we go. We're going to the bottom of the 9th inning. Clay Holmes will come in to pitch. And of course, it's still having a little technical difficulties. And let's see. So Henderson, Hayes, and Frazier against Clay Holmes. I'm having technical difficulties, so we're trying to get these last 3 outs. All right, so Clay Holmes is ready to pitch here. 0 for 2 for a walk. Let's see. Hopefully you guys can hear me. There's a strike. And a strike. There's his pitch. Foul. 0-2 to count. And of course, there was the I don't know what's going on with my strike 3 called, and he's out. So I'm getting technical difficulties, fellas. Sorry about that. So you get the strikeout whistle there. 1-0 the count. Two and 0. And the pitch outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. 3 and 0. I thought they called it a strike. The umpire did not call it. 3 and 0. And he walked him on 4 straight pitches. So Frazier will come on. So 1 for 3 for Frazier. There's a strike. Oh, that gets away from him. Higgy. Here's the 1-1 from strike 2. 1 and 2 from Holmes. Got him with a nice slider. 1 and 2. So Urias is on deck here. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. The pitch just missed. Didn't miss by much. 2 and 2. Holmes wanted that one. The pitch. And caught there by Volpe for the second out. What a play. I don't know what's going on with my... So here's Urias. Final out for the Orioles here. Bottom of the ninth. 4-1. Hopefully we get this final out because we are having some technical difficulties and I want to kind of reset everything. So it's 1 ball, no strikes. Thank you guys for those who tune in and going through our technical difficulties here. I am not a happy camper here. And the pitch. Grounded. Torres. Field throws in time. So the Yankees win. The Yankees win. So the Yankees win 4-0. I'm having technical difficulties, and no one's telling me if they can hear me or not hear me. So, guys, man, I apologize. I'm having a lot of issues with Opus. The whole stream was up and down with a lot of messing up. So I do apologize for that. I hope you guys enjoyed the outcome of the Yankees winning. But again, thank you guys. I'm going to end the stream early here. No recap because I cannot go through the whole stream. Yankees win. And my goodness, they're 5-3 here to wrap it up. Brito went 5 strong innings for the Yankees. Tomorrow, Nestor Cortez, the Yankees going to try to take another series. If you're the Yankees here, early part, you want to win series. Go out there, win the series, and continue to build there. Would love to sprinkle some sweeps from here and there, but this is baseball. It's tough early in the season to get some sweeps. Just stay healthy. We'll see there. We'll see where it goes. Nestor will be on tomorrow. We'll do some Yankee baseball, possibly upcoming in the middle of the week. I know Yankee baseball tomorrow. It'll be Knicks to wrap up the Knicks regular season. But from myself, again, I apologize for all the technical difficulties on all the different platforms. Normally it runs smoothly than this. For some reason today it's just decided to go haywire. But for myself, thank you so much. We'll see you next time here. Have a good night. Have a happy Easter, by the way. Peace.